think astronomy has got to be one of the most interesting subjects that man ever developed. I was just thinking about this vehicle that NASA sent to outer space. This is the Voyager 1 and the Voyager 2. These two vehicles were sent in back in the year 1977, and it's amazing what man intended to do with these vehicles. Yeah, so about Voyager 1, this was a spacecraft that was sent to space to basically just discover the outer space elements, the planets, all the way up to, I think, Jupiter. Yeah, but then again, what happens after all that assignment had been done and the vehicle was done with discovering what Jupiter was all about, and probably it's 9 moons, I think so. Yeah, they decided, hey, this thing has still got more juice in it, why don't we just send it further into space? Yeah, and it's unbelievable. It's actually mind-boggling that ever since it was sent out in 1977, the vehicle has only traveled the distance covered by light in 1 day. I mean, it's really hard to understand, it's really hard to comprehend that. Things to do with astronomy are really humbling. They're really, like, you can't actually wrap your head around what goes on in outer space. I mean, the distance between here to probably Kenya to Tanzania is, I can understand that. The distance between Egypt to South Africa, that is easy to understand. A flight taking 13 hours from London all the way to Australia, one of the longest flights, that can be comprehended. But I mean, outer space is so massive, it's really hard to wrap your head around what goes on in outer space. Especially this comes with the element of distance. Now they say that the closest star to the sun, this is the Proxima Centauri, I think so. The closest star to the sun will be Proxima Centauri, which is 2 light years away from Earth, traveling at the speed of light. Now basically a light year is, because of the massive distances in space, distance is no longer measured in kilometers or miles. So they use the distance that light covers. Say now, when you see the morning sun, by the time you see the sun, you're actually 8 minutes late. I mean, we're actually seeing the sun 8 minutes later, because the distance light takes to travel from the sun to Earth is actually 8 minutes. So I mean, light travels so fast, and 8 minutes is a lot of time for light to reach a destination. So it's really hard imagining how far these space objects are from each other. And the fact that Voyager has only traveled the distance light would take in a day is really amazing. I mean, ever since that's almost 1977, that's almost 45-50 years from now, 45-50 years later. That's really amazing. Yeah, and I just came to think of it, and I'm just appreciating the fact that on Earth you are really limited to what we can see, the distances you can travel. But now when you get to outer space, it's just on a new ball game. Everything is just mind-boggling. You can't really wrap your head around the distances that are there in space, and I think that's a good thing to ponder about.